Hello everybody, and we're looking at my 110 gallon stock tank inside Guppy Pond. It is essentially most of my videos here lately have been, well, real recently have been about guppies, but mostly most of my tanks are all about shrimping now. So I talk about my Skittles tank when it comes to my shrimp. This is my Skittles tank when it comes to the guppies. All the line throwaways or whatever end up in here, and you get some really cool color combinations. I wanted to make a video about this because just last night, me and my wife, there's still some in this one, but we filled this thing. This is one of them 13-gallon trash bags. We filled up 2 of those last night and just in the trash. So I hate to do that. I very rarely do. I just throw it in the throw plants in the trash. I always try to find someone, but this thing had been covered in duckweed so bad for so long. It was in horrible. This was like 100% completely covered in duckweed except for where the outflow of the filters are. Everything else was completely duckweed covered, and I just got a lot more out after I thought I got every single piece last night. Then it all settles and like crap like that. The filter current knocks it down as the water level changes. Evaporation or water changes or whatever, and when you change the water, all that duckweed gets shoved down. I got duckweed growing in there, and this is I think the last video I did about the Guppy Pond. I planted some Anubias in my filter. I took out the impatiens and put some Anubias in here to see how it would grow, because in the wild it's a riverbank plant, and in the rainy season it's underwater. In the dry season it's growing on the side of the riverbank. So I figured it would thrive, but I figured there'd be some time of adjusting. I'm not real sure what's going on. I think it grew a new leaf, and it's starting a new leaf right. That one right there, I believe, is a new leaf. And then I put a small one back there, and it don't look like it's doing too good, but who knows, it might just be adjusting. And then there's a medium-sized one right here, and it's looking pretty miserable, but it's still got some good green on it, and it's growing a new leaf. So right there. So the Anubias plant experiment looks to be, I don't know yet. We'll be soon to find out. Now, given that the last time I cleaned this out with the plants, I just kind of, half-assed it a little bit. Didn't really do a full good job cleaning on it. So, that's been way overgrown for months now. And when that happens, there's always a whole bunch of fry that make it. And this thing has been full of guppies before, but it all comes back to, this is the most guppies I've ever seen in here. And I attribute that to the fenbendazole treatments, getting rid of all these dang guppy parasites that plagued me for years. I finally beat it all, and these guys in here just go nuts. And there's your necks from every guppy line I've ever had, guppy and inler line. So, in fact, let's take a look at this one. Oh, where's he at? And so, like, not only just like calls, but there's like, all right, I'm dedicating this tank to shrimp. So, and I don't have anywhere to put these guys. So all my rainbow tiger antlers I had left, I tossed in here. Just like a month or two ago. There's always been a lot of rainbow tiger antler genetics in here. Because I had so many of them I didn't know what to do with. So I just started throwing a bunch in here with my coals at one point. And I was focusing on guppies. But what we can do here, and we will pull some of these guppies out and take a look at them. Alright. Alright. I'm afraid this is going to make for a real crappy video, but you guys, you're long-time viewers, are well aware of the risk of me and crappy videos. Look at that. That was not even using a net. So, put some of them guys there. Got them right here. And what did I do with the net? I know. Oh, here it is. And I gotta drop stuff in the... Alright, so we got this little net here, and I'm just gonna do completely random. Ooh. Holy smokes. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to start that. Okay. Alright. So, we have got, as you can see, there's still tons of them left in here. But let's take a look at this madness. This is, I don't even think this is half of them that were in the tank. Set them up here underneath this light. Let's take a good gander. What kind of guppy action is going on in the guppy pond? So this is good for me too. Look at some of these Japan blue crosses. Look at this. Oh my gosh. There are some completely, totally amazing. Look at that thing. What? What? This can't be for real. This is wild. Man. There's some pretty cool stuff going on in here. Alright, that's a whole ton of guppies in a specimen container. We better get them back in the big house. Hi, woman. That is the lovely wife. And they'll get released back. And of course, there's a couple stragglers. Did we get them all? I think we got them all. So, now that we've got the... My wife likes it when I get the plants under control, and she actually did help. So, thanks to Brandy there. This is her chair. This is where she sits and watches TV. And she sits and enjoys the pond from where she's at right now. And she likes it when I keep the pond cleared out, get rid of the duckweed, because she enjoys looking at all the little pretty fishies. Oh, and during the week, I said, hey, if you got bored, she ain't gonna do the shop vac, so she's been filling Pepsi bottles full of duckweed while I'm gone for work during the week. Helping me out. So there you have it. We've seen all the plants and all the duckweeds cleared out, and with everything being an overgrown mess, and getting rid of all the parasites with fenbendazole. The guppy population has completely exploded in here. I don't think I've never seen this many guppies before. This is insane. And they're pretty cool looking. There's some really cool stuff going on in here with the guppy genetics mixing. So, lots of fun. Hope you enjoyed another Guppy Pond video. Bye.